everyone to What Are the Chances episode 6. In the last episode, we took a look at Dr. Eggman, King Bob-omb, Frisk, Nate Adams, and someone else who I don't remember, and I gave them their chance scores as well as my personal want score on them and being in Smash. So in this episode, we're gonna be looking at Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fall Guy from Fall Guys, Red from Angry Birds, Impostor from Among Us, and Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's, and giving them the chance score as well as my personal want score on them being in Smash. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very interesting lineup to say the least. So with that said, let's get into this video in 3, 2, 1, let's go! The first character we're going to be talking about is Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, I have never played a Xenoblade game, so I don't really know who this guy is that well. But all I know is that he has a pretty decent amount of requests, and that Sakurai does want him in. Unfortunately, though, he's a Mii costume. So all of you who think he's still gonna get in, lose all your hopes right now. Just do that. Just don't get your hopes up, okay, people? Look, Mii costumes, I do believe, deconfirm characters. Spirits, which are basically just PNG image files. No, PNG image files don't deconfirm characters. But Mii costumes do, because it represents them in sort of a way of a playable fashion, while spirits don't. So why would they represent a character in a playable fashion if they're just going to end up being another playable character later on? I know Sakurai really wants to put Rex in and all that, but he's already represented in a sort of playable fashion. So to me, adding him in afterwards makes no sense. Like I said, Sakurai does really want to put him in, and I definitely do see Rex being one of the most likely characters for a Smash 6. But here, it's just not going to happen. He doesn't meet the requirements to be a really big DLC character either. If anything, he would be in the base game. I don't really think anyone's going to go, "Oh my gosh, he's in for DLC!" That's just not gonna happen, okay? Really, the only thing Rex has going for him is that Sakurai really wants him in, but other than that, I see him having little to no chance. So I give Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a chance score of 5%. Why do people still think he's gonna happen? I know that Sakurai said that he wanted to put in Rex and all that, but I mean, he's already a Mii costume. Unlike spirits, Mii fighter costumes do deconfirm characters. The only reason he's not at a 0% because of the Mii Fire costume deconfirmation is because if Sakurai really wanted to, he could just get rid of the costume altogether and replace that costume with something else, and then make Rex a full-on character. But here's the thing, I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think Sakurai would flat out state that he wanted this so-and-so character in the game, only to actually end up putting them in. No, Sakurai wouldn't just randomly tell us a character out of nowhere in a non-direct or something like that. Which is why I don't think Rex is gonna get in. I could definitely see him getting in for Smash 6 or whatever it's gonna be called. Hopefully it'll be called Smash Bros. Duel, that'd be pretty awesome. But not in this game. And if Rex was gonna get in this game at all, it's way too late. I think he would have been much better as a base game character rather than a DLC character, because the DLC characters are supposed to be hype, big, and things like that. Like Joker, Hero, Steve. Those are characters that are made to not be base game and are made to be DLC characters. Rex doesn't really fit a DLC character in my eyes, since he's not as popular as some of the other ones. I mean, we also have Mimmin and Violet, but you know how those two went when they were revealed. So yeah, I just don't think Rex would fit well as a DLC character at all, and I think it's way too late, and he's already a Mii Fighter costume. But he's only at a 5% chance because Sakurai really wants him in the game and all that, but other than that, I see very little hope for him. For a want score, 50%. I've never played a Xenoblade game in my life, and I have no personal attachment to this character, but he looks pretty cool. I could definitely see him having a really unique moveset and being really fun to play as. But since I have no attachment to the character, I wouldn't be too ecstatic to see him in there, but I also wouldn't be disappointed to see him in there either. Hence why he's at a 50% want score. So the next character they're going to be talking about is Fall Guy, and his chances of falling right to a 0. I am so sorry. But, I mean, come on. Fall Guy is way too new of a character. He was trending for like a month, then just vanished. And he has no request. There's only one person I know that wants him, and that's myself, which I'll get to why that is in a bit. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Fall Guy is just not going to get in. He's way too new. He's trending, which automatically kills the character's chances. And just, yeah, it's obvious. Fall Guy's just not getting in. So, yeah, Fall Guy gets a 0% chance score. It's not happening. Fall Guy is way too recent, and the game already died. So, like, let's be honest. Or should I say, the game already fell. Get it? Of course you do. But yeah, 0% chance score. This just isn't happening. Alright, for a want score, hear me out. Hear me out. I know it's bad that I actually want a Fall Guy in Smash, but just think about how wacky of a moveset it would have. Like, using its down smash would be like the whirligig propellers on the floor. I think that'd be really cool. And then maybe like for a side smash, you could like use like the swinging balls you see in Hit Parade. I just think Fall Guy would have a really unique and fun moveset. So I think he'd be really fun to play as. And I do really love the Fall Guys game. I actually do still play it now. Yeah, I know what a loser I am. But I don't know, I have a lot of personal attachment to this character. And I really do think he can have one of the most creative and fun movesets to play in the entire game if he was added. But unfortunately, yeah, he's not going to get in. Just no. So the next character we're going to be talking about is Red from Angry Birds. And this one's kind of interesting. Rovio may be really struggling right now, but I mean, Rovio and Nintendo do have a decent enough partnership. There have been lots of Angry Birds games on Nintendo consoles before. They've all sucked, but that's besides the point. But the thing is, Angry Birds is a mobile game, and we've never had mobile representation in Smash before, which I definitely do think we could use some mobile representation. But the thing is, when it comes to Smash Bros, I think Nintendo is only focusing the Smash Bros on the console side of things and the handheld side of things. I don't think Nintendo wants to represent phones or anything like that. The reason I believe this is because, well, not only have we never had a mobile character in Smash ever, but because Nintendo isn't too keen on making Nintendo mobile games anymore. I know they had that one phase where they did, but Nintendo stated a while ago that they really weren't too fond of the idea to begin with. So I don't really think they're ever going to want to add a mobile character into Smash, solely because they don't like mobile games as a whole, and the fact that Smash Bros. Is basically a collection of the whole console and handheld side of eras, not the mobile side of eras. So, although Rovio and Nintendo may have a decent relationship, that's definitely not enough to give Red a high of a chance. Also, who the heck asked for him? Who has ever voted, oh, I want Red from Angry Birds in Smash? I know I haven't. So, yeah, Red from Angry Birds, most likely not gonna happen. So I give Red from Angry Birds a chance score of 1%. The only hope for him is that Rovio, the creators of the Angry Birds series, and Nintendo do have a decent relationship, because there have been Angry Bird games on Nintendo platforms. I mean, they all sucked in my opinion, but that's besides the point. And the fact that Angry Birds was once a very popular series, and since he's from the mobile side of gaming, which is a type of gaming that's not actually represented in Smash yet, I think he would be the perfect character to represent that. However, Nintendo has stated that they don't like mobile gaming, like for their series and stuff. Now, for their series doesn't necessarily mean in general, but seeing how Nintendo is so against mobile things for their games, it makes it seem like they're against like the mobile like games altogether, if you get what I'm trying to say. And the thing is, how would they even incorporate Red into a Smash moveset? I mean, like for something like Steve and this whole mining thing, yeah, that would be hard to develop, but you could make it work. Like just a circle and a slingshot, I don't really see having a moveset. Like what could his moveset possibly be? You fling him from a slingshot? Alright, sure, but what else can he do? So yeah, I just think with the combination of Nintendo not really being a fan of mobile gaming, Rovio really struggling right now, and the fact that he wouldn't really have a moveset at all, makes it only a 1% chance score. So they could put him in if they really wanted to, but I really don't see it happening here. For want score, 30%. I'm not really too big on the Angry Birds series as a whole. I do like some of the games, but I haven't played them to death as many other people have. I do have some kind of fondness for the character, but honestly, his moveset would just blow. It would just be really, really boring. So, yeah, I do have some personal attachment to the character, but the moveset would just be so bland that I don't really want him. Unless they, watch this. Watch him somehow get into the game and then have like the most fun and creative moveset imaginable. That would be something cool. So the next character we have is the Among Us Impostor, also known as the reason why I clicked on this video. Don't deny it. So yeah, Among Us guy is gonna have a 0% chance. Look, Among Us it's a popular game now, but think about what's gonna happen to it in a month or two. It's gonna completely die off and become another Fall Guys situation. Alright, I suppose that the game is old enough to, it's old enough for Sakurai to actually plan to put him in the game if he really wanted to, but the thing is, nobody knew what Among Us was until recently. Heck, I don't even think Sakurai knew what Among Us is. So I highly doubt that Sakurai would actually plan to put him in before Among Us became popular. And besides, Among Us isn't anything on like consoles either, so that definitely does lower his chance score by a lot. Overall, there's really nothing going for the Among Us Impostor. Doesn't have a lot of requests. He wasn't very popular until recently. He's a trending character now, so that almost automatically kills him, which it does. And there's just a bunch of other factors that lead to the Among Us Impostor having a 0% chance score. Although, maybe if he sabotaged, maybe he could get in. The Impostor could always sabotage or vent his way in, so you gotta keep that in mind. So I give the Impostor from Among Us a chance score of 0%. I know that this is the reason why you all clicked on the video, and I'm sorry to tell you, he has a 0% chance score. Look, I know Among Us is a popular game right now, but here's the thing, right now, Sakurai already has the DLC characters planned out. There's nothing he's gonna do for the Among Us Impostor right now. Even then, Sakurai has never put a trending character in a game before. Alright, there's Steve, who's still kind of trending now, but that's because he's from the most popular video game of all time. Among Us is only popular right now, and who knows when it's gonna die off. I mean, it's gonna die off eventually. I mean, Fortnite did, and Fall Guys did way too fast. So yeah, Among Us is gonna die at one point, and I think it's, yeah, alright, he has been around for 2 years, but he hasn't even been known until recently. And by that point, Sakurai already had the Fighters Pass planned out. So I really don't see any reason for why an Impostor from Among Us would be added. There's nothing going for him. He has no requests at all. He's way too recent. And because he's trending right now, I don't really think anything would help him at all. For want score, 100%. I'm sorry. I just love Among Us. Among Us is my favorite game this year so far. Well, it's not really from this year, but it's my favorite game I enjoy playing this year. And I'm playing it all the time, like all the time. I love Among Us. And I just think the Impostor would have a really cool moveset. Like, think of his forward tilt be like using the knife and the neutral B. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Yes, that's a Joker reference, but still. And just imagine for his final smash, if he uses the emergency meeting, and then he could just choose who to eject from the ship. I think that would just be a phenomenal final smash, and a hilarious one at that. So yeah, I 100% want the Impostor from Among Us because I have so much fondness for the character, and he'd have a really fun moveset. But he's not gonna happen at all. Like, let's just be real. The last character we have is Freddy Fazbear, and oh boy am I gonna get hate for this, but I can actually see Freddy Fazbear happening. Don't dislike the video, please, just try to hear me out. Look, FNAF is an old enough series to the point that if Sakurai wanted to add him in Smash, he could, but here's the thing. Five Nights at Freddy's is an incredibly popular franchise. Yes, it's still kind of trending now, but it's been trending for a long time, and all the games have sold really well and are really popular. Not as much as Minecraft, of course, but not too far off. So yeah, the fact that FNAF is already a popular series, that definitely does give it a decent possibility of being in Smash. And I think that Freddy Fazbear could have a unique moveset, and there could be a lot of fan service to his game. Like the costumes being like Chica, Foxy, Bonnie, and the toy variants. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I think the moveset could reference a lot of different things from FNAF's history. But the thing is, Mii costumes exist. Oh, the Mii costumes. Sakurai's favorite would make us all sad that our favorite characters aren't actually playable. So, but all jokes aside, I think Freddy Fazbear is going to end up being a Mii costume. Just about Freddy Fazbear, I just don't think that he would be chosen for Smash over other popular, more requested characters. I think Freddy Fazbear is going to end up getting the Cuphead or the Sans treatment. Those two were kind of in the same boat as Freddy Fazbear, actually. But the thing is, those were both Mii costumes, and the fact that Freddy Fazbear is in the same boat makes it so that he'll most likely end up being a Mii costume too. Besides, I don't really think Sakurai wants to add a full-on horror character in the Smash either, so there's also that. So, yeah, I don't really see much of a chance for Freddy Fazbear. He is the most likely character here, don't get me wrong, but really still not that high. So I give Freddy Fazbear a chance score of 25%. Please don't kill me. Look. Five Nights at Freddy's is a really popular series, okay? It's really popular. I know that Sakurai might not want to add a horror character into Smash Bros, but here's the thing. You don't have to make the character scary. You don't have to give him jump scares for a moveset or something. Sure, that would kind of like derail the character a bit, but I don't care. It's Freddy Fazbear. So, yeah. So, the thing is, FNAF is a really popular series. It's definitely an old enough series to which Sakurai could make a deal to put Freddy Fazbear in Smash. And I think there could actually make a moveset for him that would actually be really unique. But the reason he's not higher is because, well, there's just other characters that are much more likely. And here's the big thing that pretty much gives him this score. He's much more likely as a Mii costume. I mean, yes, I know they're giving everything to Gunner, with the exception of the Bomberman costume, but that's not as big as the other ones. So I just think that Freddy Fazbear would be much better as a Mii costume. And maybe they could give like a FNAF 2 menu theme remix as an extra song. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think Freddy Fazbear has the biggest chance as a Mii costume, because that's what they did with Sans and Cuphead, which were a bunch of other popular characters that had a good amount of requests. So I could see them doing that with Freddy Fazbear here too, because I don't really think they'd want to go the full length of making him an actual character. I just think a Mii costume is what would suit him best. But seeing how they have had enough time to plan putting Freddy Fazbear in as an actual character, and the fact that he's a very popular video game character, I could definitely see him getting in. But I definitely see it much more likely of him being a Mii costume. Hence why he's at a 25% chance. For a want score, 100%. Oh my god, this is my third 100% wanted character. Just look, alright? I love the FNAF series. I absolutely love the FNAF series. And I just think Freddy Fazbear would have such a unique moveset. Like, he could throw pizzas at people. He could, I don't really know what he could do, but it'd be awesome. Just, like, imagine for his down special, he could change it into, like, different types of Freddy Fazbears. Just think about that. That would be so cool. He could become Nightmare Freddy. He could become Toy Freddy. He could become Freddy, Golden Freddy, Phantom Freddy. Any other Freddy? Just think about that, okay? And even without that, just think about what the alternate costumes would be. They would all be the other animatronics from FNAF 1 and maybe the toy ones from FNAF 2. I just think there's so many cool references and possibilities for Freddy Fazbear's moveset that I would absolutely want this, no doubt. Okay, so this was a depressing episode. Basically, 3 of these are guaranteed to not happen, and Rex has a very, very, very tiny chance. So Freddy is the only one who I see that actually has an okay chance. Not saying it's a good chance by any means, but it's an okay chance. He's definitely the most likely character to get in out of all the characters here, but that's still really not saying much. So yeah, overall, I'm sorry I murdered your character's chances, guys. I'm just doing my job here. So yeah, it sure does suck that many of these characters have little to no chance of getting in. But hey, life's life, you know. So, what did you guys think of this video? Did you agree with my thoughts? Did you disagree with them? Let me know in the comment section down below. I read and respect all comments, and if you have a character you want me to give their chances to on the next episode, also leave that in the comment section down below as well, because I read all the comments. You know me, if you know me, I read all the comments, and your character will be featured in episode 7. So thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Bye.